The screen fades in from black, revealing a sea of screaming fans under a blaze of arena lights. Puerto Rican and American flags wave proudly, their colors vivid against the electric atmosphere. The camera sweeps to the ring, pristine and waiting, as a pulsating mix of orchestral swells and hip-hop beats surges through the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a boxing spectacle that's about to set the world on fire. The voiceover booms charged with energy. Tonight, in the heart of the fight capital, two warriors collide in a battle for glory. Puerto Rico unbeaten prodigy XANDER Zayas faces off against America's relentless underdog, RONALD CRUZ. This is boxing at its rawest, heart, skill, and destiny on the line. The visuals shift to a split-screen montage, capturing the essence of both fighters. On one side, 22-year-old XANDER Zayas shadowboxes in a dimly lit gym, sweat dripping from his brow, his movements sharp and fluid. Quick cuts flash, his past knockouts opponents collapsing under his devastating punches, the crowd roaring. On the other side, 28-year-old RONALD CRUZ hammers a heavy bag, his eyes burning with intensity, clips of his relentless pressure style showing him overwhelming foes with sheer aggression. In one corner, the voiceover continues, gripping an intense XANDER. The sensation from San Juan, Puerto Rico, 18 wins, 0 losses, 12 knockouts. At just 22, he's a phenom with the speed of a lightweight and the power of a middleweight, carrying the hopes of a nation with a storied boxing legacy. In the other corner, RONALD CRUZ, the gritty warrior from Los Angeles, California, 17 wins, 2 losses, 11 knockouts, known for his iron chin and never back down spirit. CRUZ is here to prove he belongs among the elite. This isn't just a fight, it's a clash of wills, a battle for respect, a chance to seize greatness. The scene transitions to pre-fight preparations, amplifying the stakes. Zayas wraps his hands in a locker room, his trainer whispering words of encouragement, his face calm but focused. CRUZ shadowboxes his team, hyping him up, their voices echoing with determination. Clips from the press conference flash across the screen. Zayas cool and confident, promising a statement win. CRUZ intense and defiant, vowing to shock the world. The arena fills with fans chanting Zayas, Zayas and US. As the tension builds, the air is electric. The voiceover declares, pulling viewers deeper into the moment. For Zayas, this is a chance to cement his name alongside Puerto Rican legends like Felix Trinidad and Miguel Cotto. Every punch he throws carries the pride of an island. But RONALD CRUZ isn't here to be a footnote. He's clawed his way up from the streets of LA, defying doubters and setbacks to earn this spotlight. Tonight, he fights for everyone who's ever been counted out. The stage is set, the lights are blazing, and the crowd is ready to explode. Who will rise, and who will fall? The bell rings, and the fight erupts into action. Zayas circles the ring, his footwork slick and precise, snapping jabs that pop CRUZ's head back like a whip. CRUZ, undeterred, charges forward like a bulldog, landing heavy hooks to Zayas' body, each thud echoing through the arena. Slow-motion shots capture the intensity, sweat sprays, gloves collide, and both fighters' eyes burn with focus. The crowd roars with every exchange, their energy fueling the chaos. Round 1 is a firestorm. The voiceover shouts, matching the frenetic pace. Zayas, the technician, dances around the ring, his jabs sharp as razors, testing CRUZ's defenses. But CRUZ is a warrior, he's eating those punches and firing back with vicious body shots. The Puerto Rican unleashes a blistering combo: left hook, right cross. CRUZ answers with a thudding hook of his own. This is no chess match, this is a slugfest, and the fans are loving every second. The action escalates as the rounds progress. Zayas lands a crisp 1-2, staggering CRUZ, whose legs wobble for a split second. But CRUZ fights back, pinning Zayas to the ropes with a flurry of punches. His aggression relentless. Slow motion captures Zayas' uppercut, rocking CRUZ, his head snapping back, the crowd leaping to their feet. Round 2, Zayas turns up the heat. The voiceover exclaims, voice rising with excitement. A lightning-fast combination has CRUZ reeling, but the American refuses to quit. He traps Zayas on the ropes, unloading a barrage. Round 3, Zayas digs deep, a monster uppercut lands flush, and CRUZ stumbles. The arena's shaking, these warriors are putting it all on the line. The fight's intensity peaks as both fighters trade blows in the center of the ring. Zayas' speed dazzles, his combinations snapping CRUZ's head back with surgical precision. But CRUZ lands a surprise hook, rocking Zayas momentarily, the crowd gasping as the Puerto Rican steadies himself. The visuals cut between their determined faces, sweat-soaked and bruised, neither willing to give an inch. Zayas is a surgeon in there, picking CRUZ apart. The voiceover roars, keeping viewers on edge. But hold on, CRUZ lands a massive hook, and Zayas feels it. The Puerto Rican fires back, refusing to back down. These fighters are trading bombs, leaving everything in the ring. This is boxing at its absolute peak. The turning point, it arrives with cinematic drama. Zayas lands a thunderous right hand, the impact echoing through the arena. CRUZ's legs buckle, his eyes glassy, as the crowd erupts in a deafening roar. Zayas presses forward, unloading a relentless flurry. His gloves a blur as Cruz covers up, fighting to survive. Zayas smells blood. The voiceover cries, voice dripping with anticipation. A crushing right hand rocks Cruz to his core. The Puerto Rican phenom swarms, throwing everything he's got. Cruz is hanging on, but the tide is turning. You weather this storm, or is this the end? The climax hits like a lightning bolt. Zayas overwhelms Cruz with a devastating combination, each punch landing with bone-rattling force. The referee steps in as Cruz slumps against the ropes, or a final knockout blow sends him crashing to the canvas. Zayas raises his gloves in triumph, the crowd chanting his name as Puerto Rican flags wave frantically. It's over. The voiceover proclaims, triumphant and electrified. XANDER ZAYAS seals it with a masterclass performance. Puerto